Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll be doing a story time. That was not coronavirus, okay? So if you want to see or find out about, as you can tell from the title, like you already know what kind of happened and everything. But like, yeah, so if you want to know more about it, continue watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment down below if you want to see more videos like this one. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I went on a Tinder date, and this was not my first Tinder date, but this was the first Tinder date I've been on that was really horrible. Like, it did not go well at all. I went on a Tinder date with this guy that I met on Tinder. So we spoke on Tinder for a bit, and because I do not have my notifications on Tinder like I don't get notified when I get a message or anything. So I told him, like, you know, do you have Instagram? I asked him if he has Instagram, whatever. Like, we started talking more on Instagram. Well, he was sending like a lot of messages and everything, but like I understand. Like, he was like, you know, he was happy to talk to me, I guess. I like attention. I like when a guy like replies, you know, quickly and everything. But yeah, he was getting to know me and everything, and we decided to go get a late dinner. I suggested 10 o'clock because I had stuff doing and I wanted to get that stuff done. And he said, like, if I was free a bit earlier, like, he'll be down for that as well. So I was done editing around like 8:30 around that time, I guess. So we ended up like meeting up at like 9 or 9:30. I don't remember. In my previous vlog, I said I was going to get like a late dinner with a friend. So yeah, that's the day I went out with him. That's the night I went out with him. So we got to the restaurant. We greeted each other, and the first thing he said to me was, like, you don't have an accent, like I don't hear your accent or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I get it a lot. Like, sometimes like I switch it off, and sometimes I, you know, don't really care if someone hears it or not. But like, most times I'm meeting someone new or I'm around new people, I do not speak with an accent most times. So yeah. And he also said I was like I'm getting real confused. He also said that I was like really tall and everything. I'm 5'7" and he was 5'9". Usually I go for guys that are way taller, like 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2". That's just my type. I'm like pretty tall, so like I want a tall guy. So he was 5'9", which I don't think he was 5'9" at all, because when I met him, like I was looking at him, like, was straight in his face looking. I think I was even like a little bit taller than him. So yeah, and before we even like met up, like he was like saying like, oh, don't wear heels, don't whatever this, whatever that. I was not planning on wearing heels anyway, because where we're going to Yard House, it's just like any regular little restaurant at the mall. Nothing fancy, nothing posh, nothing expensive or anything like that. So guys, you can probably hear that event thing. I'm sorry. Well, yeah. So we got to the restaurant. I don't even remember what I was saying, but like, yeah. We got to the restaurant. We were gonna be seated. He was like, oh, he has to go to the restroom. I was like, yeah, okay. He got back. We talked a little. We looked at the menu. I asked him if he wanted to order any appetizers. So like, the thing with me is that when I go out with guys, I don't go over the top with like the stuff that I want and everything, because I know guys ain't shit. They may pretend they're nice at first and everything, and like everything's good and whatever, but I know they'll be like judging you for what you order and like what you get and like blah blah blah. I don't care. Like, you might You might think you're the nicest guy in the world, but I know you're judging. I know. So like, I don't get like a lot of stuff. Like, I just get the, you know, average. Like, I don't go over the top at all. If it's me spending money, like, I can go over the top or whatever. But like, if you pay me, like, I know you'd be like, whatever. So anyways, I asked him if he wanted any appetizers. He could not decide. He was very indecisive, which is something that I don't like. Like, if you're getting food, Emily, if you're getting food, like, just know what you want. And I was just like, how long are we gonna take to order? So I was like, yeah, we're just gonna get the poke nachos. So we got the poke nachos. I got 3 tacos. I got 1 shrimp taco, and I got 2 vampire tacos. And he got 2 tacos. He got a fish and a shrimp taco, and he got like the rice and beans. I didn't get the rice and beans because I know that the rice and beans ain't shit. So I just got 3 tacos. So it came, and my vampire taco wasn't really good. So I only had 1, and then I had the shrimp taco. We both agreed that the shrimp taco was good. He had to go to the restroom again, and I asked the waiter to get me another shrimp taco because I didn't like the taco that I had. So when he came back, I was like, I got another shrimp taco. He was like, okay, he didn't say anything about it. So we sat down and we started talking. He asked me a lot of questions. Like, he just kept asking questions, asking so much questions. I was, oh my god, asking all these damn questions. So his mom was calling him, and I was like, are you a mama's boy? And then I was like, don't get offended by it. He seemed like a really gentle type of person, and like his mom was calling, so I was like, are you a mama's boy? And he said that he's very close with his mom and everything. He probably did take offense to it. Yeah, he definitely did take offense to it. And then again, we were talking. He just kept asking all these questions. Like, he asked so many questions. I couldn't even get a chance to like really get to know him because he was asking me so many questions, and I'm just like, I said to him that you remind me of my step-nephew, and he's really annoying to me. So I was like, my nephew's like always asking me all these questions, and I'm always saying like, Chase, you're so annoying. Can you stop asking me all these questions? And he definitely did take offense to that, which I don't. Yeah, he should take offense to that because he's annoying. I was trying to spoon it over because I was like, okay, maybe I'm just being too harsh. But I was like, trying to spoon it over. I was like, you're not annoying. You're just like, the way you ask the questions are like annoying. I don't know how to finesse this right now. But like, yeah, he was too much. He was intense. He was just intense. So, yeah. So now it was dessert time, and he wanted to share dessert. And I'm like, what the hell? Share dessert? First date and we're sharing dessert? Like, no. I was like, no, I don't want to share dessert. I want my dessert for myself. And what he did was, he did something that really disgusted me. He claimed that he's a germaphobe and everything. That's why he kept going to the restroom to wash his hands. And because of the whole, I guess the whole coronavirus thing and everything. But like, he took his fork, or was it a knife or whatever, I don't remember, and he dipped it into my bread pudding. My bread pudding came with like this sauce thing. And he took his knife or fork, I really don't remember what it was, and he dipped it into the sauce. And while he was dipping it into the sauce, that's when he was asking like, oh, can I taste it or whatever. And I was just like, why even ask? You already dipped it in. Like, why are you gonna ask? In my head, that's what I was saying. Like, you already did that. Another thing he did that I didn't really like was he was being mad annoying. He was saying, so Yara has this like little iPad thing where you can order like what you want, or like you can pay, and like you can look at like the menu and stuff, you can see the pictures. So he didn't want to touch it, and he kept saying like, "Oh, you touch it, because like the whole coronavirus thing." He kept saying like, "Oh, you touch it," and I was like, so he was touching it, and he touched it first, and then he was like, "Oh, you should touch it now, because I already touched it and everything." I'm like, you're so immature right now. You're like 29 years old, and like you're so immature. He was really like that. So I had to like get a to-go box for my tacos because my second taco ended up coming like really late and everything. So I wasn't like not hungry anymore. So I got a to-go box and everything, and then he was like, "Oh, do you want to walk around a bit?" And I was like, "Okay." I'm like, let's do it. He asked me if I wanted to put like, leftovers in the car, and I was like, okay. So I went in the car and I was like, damn, I could drive off right now. Like I actually thought about that. And then I saw him like at the curbside because Yard House was like near to the parking lot. So I saw him at the curbside. So I went back in, we walked around, I saw some like chairs and stuff, so I was like, okay, we can like just sit right here. So we talked some more, and he was like just like asking all these questions. I was getting real quiet because like I was like sort of just done for the night and everything. Eventually like I left and I went home. Okay guys, so the next day, that's when shit really hit the fan. He was being mad annoying. He was sending crazy amount of messages. I kept saying that like I'm busy, like I'm driving, I'm doing this and whatever. And then I'm gonna just pull up the messages right now. And I said to him like, you sent a lot of messages, and I'm like editing right now. He was like, yeah, he had like a lot of coffee and whatever. He just kept talking again, and like he was like, you're really dry with me today. And I'm like, I'm driving and stuff. And he was like, what are the chances, 1 to 100%, that you share your dessert with me next time? And I said, I don't know. What that important to you? Asked me if I had the rest of the taco. He was just being like mad annoying. He was saying too much messages. He was saying, oh, I left him on red and all this. And I said to him, you're being too intense for me. And then he was like, you are right. I'll hit you up tomorrow. And then he said, I'm sorry. I hope you have a great rest. I hope you have a great rest of the night. And then again, he said, did I push you away for good? So even after sending that message, 15 minutes later, he said, did I push you away for good? Then the next day, he was like, hey, what are you up to for today? And I'm like, I'm babysitting. I'm like, I told him like, this isn't gonna work out. And he was like, why is that? Let's just both be honest for a quick second. 2 adults, very mature. And then this is what he said to me, guys. I'm gonna leave a screenshot on the screen. But he said to me, you simply used me for a free meal. Never said thank you. Also, didn't share your dessert. You ordered 2 tacos to go because you knew I would pay after you were finished eating, and said 6.5 words throughout the night. And called me immature and a mama's boy. I'm not angry or offended. You just wasted my time. And I'm like, this nigga really said this shit. I was like really dying because he said I used him for a free meal. And I'm like, really, my nigga? Really? A free meal? It was Yard House. We went to Yard House. I got tacos. The date wasn't even $100. I've been on dates where like niggas have spent way more money on me. It wasn't even $100. It wasn't even $100. He said I used him for a free meal and that I ordered 2 tacos to go. I already explained this to you guys. Like, one of the tacos I didn't like. Then I ordered another taco to replace that taco. The taco came late, so I just had to like take it home with me. This nigga is just way too in his feelings, and he should really get over it. After he said that, I said to him, "You're annoying." Like, I wasn't even gonna waste my time arguing with this nigga. I said to him, "You're annoying. If I used you for a free meal, I would have left right after. If I used him for a free meal, I would have left right after." I was nice enough to stay and, like, you know, try to be nice to him and everything, even though the date sucked. So after that, I just blocked him because I was like, nothing. Okay, guys, so that was my little Tinder experience, my date. That was horrible. But, like, oh my god, it was a little entertainment for my life. So, you know, we just gotta, you know, gotta spice things up sometimes. Some crazy shit gotta happen sometimes, you know, we gotta keep life spicy. Anyway I go, I want